What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to go over 5 things I love about my 2009 Cls63 Amg. Let's get into it. Yeah! Cool thing about this, you throw on your traction control and you can just kind of go away with it, right? I mean, we're on gravel, but hey, we're going to stay out of mischief today. Number 1 would be, for me, the acceleration.
And we're at 100. Boom.
You know when you're driving this car that you're going to have any power you need to pass whoever you need to pass, or if you've got to get somewhere quick, you know, you're in a pinch and family members going to the hospital, you got to get to the hospital quick, hop in the CLS or the M156 and go for a rip. So I mean, the acceleration is amazing. It's not a turbocharged, naturally aspirated engine. Much more few of these are being made these days, and I think this thing is going to be a classic in the future. Acceleration is just something to remember. I love this thing, and that's one of my favorites, if not my favorite thing about this. Actually, yeah, it's definitely my favorite. All right, number 2, rev matching downshifting. So if you listen here, you can hear those rev matching downshifts. Oh yeah, just gives the car a lot more soul. And you're going to experience it much more when you're in manual mode, because obviously if you're in automatic mode, it wants to have the most comfortable shifts. But if you're an enthusiast or you're someone that just wants to bang around the gears and just kind of thrash about the transmission and just give her, then the manual paddles are for you. Passing people on the highway is never an issue. Oh yeah, baby. Number 3, the rear end. So this rear end, I mean, this car came out in 2007 with this rear end, the Cls63 chassis. But this rear end here, very sleek, modern kind of design. Even just like this body lines from the side profile, the rear end just looks so sexy. You know, it's not modern, but it is definitely holding up its age quite well based off of today's standards. Especially this model here has the LEDs. So on the back here you have these LED turning indicators and running lights. Number 4 would have to be the enthusiast support on the forums and online for the cars that carry the M156 engine. Obviously the car and the engine have small little electrical and mechanical gremlins, but with the enthusiast support online, you can find the ownership for these things much better and more realistic, especially when they're so heavily depreciated. It makes the ownership experience much better. And 5, last thing I love about this car is since it's become so depreciated, used to be 130K new, you can now pick one of these up for as low as 10K in really bad shape. You're gonna have to put some big chunks of cash into it, or you can get a really nice sorted, low mileage, well upkept model for closer to 30K, and this is Canadian dollar. I mean, US, you know, somewhere in the middle, you're gonna get something that's pretty healthy. I mean, I got this thing for 11K US dollar, you know, almost 15K Canadian, and I had to put a chunk of money into it to make it right. But I mean, then you have 500 plus horsepower that you can go rip around town in, and you're not really going to have any more depreciation. You're just going to have the upkeep costs of a car that once cost 130,000 bucks. And I mean, that's cool. You can go out and finance something nice, but you know, why do that when you can just go spend some money, enjoy yourself, and not have to be in a financial burden for many years when you can just buy something like this outright, enjoy it, have some fun, and move forward. That's it. That's 5 things I love about my 2009 Cls63 Amg, the value AMG. I mean, you can get the C63, E63, you know, even the 55 models with the M113K engine for a steal of a deal these days. And I would suggest going and doing it if you're on the fence. I mean, it's It's going to be a little bit of money to get maintained, but I mean, you're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be worth it, and you're going to enjoy it. It's a very fun vehicle. So hey, you guys like that? If you could hit that like button for me to push that algorithm, that would be sweet. And I will see you in the next one. And sub if you want to see some more of this car stuff. All right, peace.